miss me? You can lie. Jamie McGrigor and Kathy Hutchinson were homegrown figure skaters who peaked in the early 1970s with the Preston Figure Skating Club under the tutelage of Coach Kerry Leach. Hutchinson, 5'2" and 108 pounds, was born in Paris, Ontario, and moved to Preston when she was 5 years old. She began skating at age 10 after seeing the Sugar and Spice on Ice show by the Preston Figure Skating Club. "I've got to do that, Mom," she declared. "I can still remember Mr. and Mrs. Leach picking me up to go skating and watching the Preston Memorial Arena burn down. I thought, where are we going to skate now? It was just terrible to see that." They made the remaining ice pad into an outdoor rink for several years before the new Preston Odd was built across the street and the Carl Homewood Arena was erected where the choir had been. That same year, 1971, just 3 years after she took up the sport, she skated in her first Canadian Championship in Vancouver, skating both singles and pairs. She finished seventh as a novice in those first Canadian competition, and then moved up to fourth the next year. At 15, she decided to skate exclusively pairs with partner Jamie McGrigor, who was 3 years older than she was. That year, in 1973, they finished first at the Junior Canadians. Jamie was a great partner, she said. They moved up to the senior ranks the next year and were third at the Canadians and 18th at the Worlds. That year, they placed first in Oberstdorf, Germany to win the Neville Horn Trophy and were first again at the 8th Grand Prix International at Saint-Gervais, France. It was a great experience. Some of the arenas had no sides, only roofs. It was lovely. I hope to go back again, but it was not to be. My dreams of going to the Olympics were shattered. In 1975, after finishing second at the Canadians, Hutchinson suffered a devastating injury during training when McGrigor tripped during a lift and Hutchinson landed hard on her knee. A year earlier, in 1974, she had continued her routine with McGrigor and skated through a terrible injury in which the back of her skate impaled her other foot. But this last injury was impossible to skate through. She had shattered her kneecap. Soon, with Hutchinson in Toronto undergoing surgery with the same surgeon who had operated on Bobby Orr, and not expected to skate again, McGrigor was given a new partner. For Hutchinson, it spelled the end of her international competitive career. She eventually began to coach in Manitoba. McGrigor began coaching not long afterward. Today, Kathy still lives in Cambridge, and I do have a message that was sent here from Barry. It says, "Hello, Kathy. This is Barry, your brother from Nova Scotia. I wish I could be there today on this special occasion for you and Jamie. This certainly is long overdue, and you both should be so proud of yourselves as I am for both of you. I hope this day is all you thought it would be, and thanks Jim Cox for bringing your names forward. Take care, and we will talk soon. Love, Barry." Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome 2012 inductee Kathy Hutchinson and partner Jamie McGrigor into the Cambridge Sports Hall of Fame.
Hello everyone. I would like to thank you all for coming out this afternoon. It was really nice that you've all showed up. I'm honored to be here and especially honored to be picked to be inducted into the Sports Hall of Fame. My partner Jamie could not make it today as he had other responsibilities in BC, but he's asked me if I would thank the committee and everyone on his behalf for this incredible event. Jamie and myself had a lot of good memories of skating here in Cambridge and around the world. We're very proud to be Canadians, to represent our country as well as our community. I would like to thank Jim Cox and the committee for setting up such a wonderful display cabinet with all my past skating pictures and medals. It's just wonderful. Once again, I'd like to thank you all again. This is a very special day for me and Jamie, and one I'll keep in my heart forever. Thank you.
Reed Little was one of the most successful basketball